Hello and welcome. Here we are bridging the gap between the level where we are and the level we want to up level to. Here in this session, we are going to revise for quiz 2. And today this lesson is dedicated to Impact 3 to K9 students. I hope you will enjoy the lesson and participate with me. Now let's start our lesson. Here you can read with me here. This is only just a reading comprehension and it is only 10 marks for this passage. Read the following article and answer the questions that follow. I'll draw it down slowly so you can follow with me. The Galapagos is a volcanic group of islands in the Pacific Ocean. You can find volcanoes of different ages there, and many of them are still active. Different animals there adjust to their environments in different ways, responding to the surroundings. For example, you can't find marine iguanas everywhere. They only live near the sea. They adjust to it by feeding on the seaweed. Humans did not get to the Galapagos Islands until the 16th century. Because of this, the island stayed isolated until quite recently. When men arrived, they put goats on the island to provide meat. This, as well as the arrival of rats which came on the ships, has had an important effect on the whole environment. Responsible people on the Galapagos have recently taken steps to get rid of the goats from some of the islands as a brave and necessary thing to do. Nowadays, the Galapagos attract a lot of tourists, but responsible people in authority are doing their best to protect the environment from the effects of tourism. The Galapagos consists of a dozen big islands and many smaller ones. So when tourists arrive, they can be divided into small groups and sent to different places. They may sleep on boats, so the organizers can track where they are and plan to keep them separated. This is good for two reasons. Firstly, it benefits the tourists. They have the impression that they are the only ones in a particular place, which gives them privacy, and it also limits and reduces the effect of tourism on the environment. However, there are people who say, why don't we have twice as many tourists, and that way we could get more money? The attitude will always be the problem. Tourism is a mixed blessing for the Galapagos. Yes, it brings also problems, but local people could benefit from tourism. Tourism is a necessary evil, but it can be controlled. We can mess up the Galapagos in the way that we can very easily mess up the whole planet. These islands stand as a reminder of our responsibilities to the world around us. Let's look again at the passage. The passage is about a group of islands called the Galapagos islands. They are a group of volcanic islands. They are located in the Pacific Ocean. People have started to go there since the 16th century. So before the 16th century, there were no people there. And people brought goats. You know goats? Goats are small animals. Just to provide the dwellers, the people who live there, with meat. And when they came with their ships, rats, you know, the big mice, came on boats. And they started to play and mess with the environment. The environment has changed because of the people, of the tourists, of the goats, and of the rats. There are other animals living there. The iguana, the marine iguanas. The iguanas live there, but they live near the sea and eat seaweed. So they do not go inside the islands, and they do not mess with the environment. They adjust to the condition and live near the water and feed on the plants in water. Okay, so the islands stayed isolated for many years, and you can call them virgin islands. In a virgin, they are not touched by human until the 16th century. Nowadays, the people, the government, the people in authority, the responsible people, the people who are responsible for taking care of the islands, started to do things to organize between tourism and the island and how to keep it safe. They moved the goats from the mainland to other places, and they try to control the people who come to the island. They put them on boats and separated places, and they could track them. And this way they try to protect the environment and to benefit the people who live there. And they say tourism is something we cannot evade because we need money. Tourism brings money to the country. And this is the passage. Now, let's look at the questions. There are solely here means only extinct volcanoes on the Galapagos Islands. Extinct means died volcanoes. True or false? How do you think? I'm waiting to hear your answer. True or false? Of course, false. Hawaii false. Let's go up and find the answer for ourselves. Volcanic group of islands, volcanoes of different ages, new volcanoes, old volcanoes, and many of them are still active. We have active volcanoes. So not all of them are extinct. They are not dead. Solely extinct? No. So the answer here is false. The marine iguanas are all over the Galapagos Islands. True or false? Do they live all over the island? Of course not. Let's check it up here. You can't find marine iguanas everywhere. You can't find them everywhere. So where they are, they only live near the sea. So here the question that they are everywhere all over the Galapagos Island, false. Number 3. The Galapagos Islands were not inhabited by humans in the old ages. True or false? Please write down your answer in the chat box. Write it down. True or false? I'll check with you. Humans did or did not get to the Galapagos Islands until the 16th century. Just let me highlight it here. Here it is. They did not get to the Galapagos Island until the 16th century. So were not inhabited by humans in the old ages. Yes, it is true. It was not inhabited. The islands were not inhabited by people. Why have the authorities decided to get rid of the goats from some parts of the islands? Why did the authority move the goats away? Let's check here. When men arrived, they put goats on islands to provide meat. But what happened later? Responsible people on the Galapagos have recently taken steps to get rid of the goats from some of the islands as a brave and necessary thing to do. Why? Brave, necessary to do. Why? You can say that. To protect the environment. So they did that to protect the environment and the islands. They moved the goats away. Question number 5. The word once in the fourth paragraph refers to. And here is a very interesting skill you need to know. The reference. What does the word refer to? Look at the word once and the word it. Both words, we'll look at them. So here, go to paragraph 4 and look at the word once. Okay, here it is. The Galapagos consists of a dozen big islands and many smaller ones. Smaller what? Look here. Smaller big islands and the smaller islands. Excellent. So the correct answer here is that the word once refer to islands or smaller islands. You can write here islands or smaller islands. Yeah, your answer is correct. The word once refer to islands. Okay, you have it. I guess I have missed something here. Okay, let me move it. Sorry. Yeah, this shouldn't be here. Okay, let me cut it. Yeah, it should go here. First to islands or smaller islands. Thank you. The pronoun it in the fifth paragraph refers to. Let's go to fifth paragraph. Yes, it. Tourism is a mixed blessing for the Galapagos. Yes, it brings problems. It brings problems, but local people could benefit from tourism. So what brings problems here? And what is blessing? What brings benefit? The benefit comes from tourism, and it here, the problems come from tourism. So the pronoun it here refers to the word tourism. Here, so go to it. It refers to tourism. Just here write tourism. Tourism is the correct answer. Find one word in the third paragraph that means not near other places, not near any place. Not near, paragraph 3. A word that means not near, paragraph 1, 2. Let's hear. Humans did not get to the Galapagos Islands until the 16th century. Because of this, the island stayed isolated. Here is the word. Isolated by itself, not near any other thing. Far away, remote. So here the word which I need. one word, which means not near any other places. It is called isolated. Isolated. Remote. Find word in the fourth paragraph that means an idea or opinion, a notion, idea, a theme of what something or someone is. Let's go to paragraph 4. Let's check it. Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Nowadays, the Galapagos attract a lot of tourists, but the responsible people in authority are doing their best to protect the environment from the effects of tourism. The Galapagos consists of a dozen of big islands and many smaller ones. So when tourists arrive, they can be divided into small groups and sent to different places. They may all sleep on boats, so the organizers can track where they are and plan to keep them separated. This is good for two reasons. Firstly, it benefits tourists. They have the impression that they are the only ones in a particular place, which gives them privacy, but it also limits and reduces the effect of tourism on the environment. I guess here the word is impression, what you have about yourself or about something. Here the word impression. This is the word. Let's copy it, impression, and move down here. Something, someone is like impression. Opinion, idea. I have impression that. I have the impression that I am by myself. Or let me think if there is another. Or what about the word particular? You know, something, someone. Yes, it's impression. People, space on the Galapagos, raise awareness about the Galapagos. Let's check double L or one L. The Galapagos Islands and how to protect them. Yeah, you see, the exam will be something like this. A reading passage with some words you know and some grammar you know, and it will be in this way. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson with me. I'd like to thank you for being with me today. Please read it and try yourself on something like this. You can read the passages in your box. As we said, you have to revise Unit 2, Lesson 1, Lesson 3, and Lesson 4. Thank you for being with me today, and goodbye for now.